There are three types of homes. Homes that make you happy, homes that imprison you because once you buy them, you can't get rid of them, you can't sell them, and homes that are sublime. They send you straight to the heavens.
Jesus.
You said it, Harry. Nobody did Jesus. I critique mansions. I tell you 3 things I like about it, 3 things I don't like about it in a short 3-minute video so we can binge watch them after each other. And in today's episode, we're going to review 150 South Rockingham, 6-bedroom, 7-bathroom, 8,144 square foot. And it sits on a lot that is 61,272 square feet. Okay, before I tell you 3 things that I absolutely adore about this property, you should know that the content of this video is purely my personal opinion. It's for entertainment, educational purposes. Real estate analysis is subjective and I don't guarantee the accuracy of information. For all that stuff, you can reach out to the listing agent. 3 things I absolutely love about this property. The 3rd thing I love about this property, 3 separate lots. Now, if you decide to break these lots up, I will personally come after you, but you can. Someone could. There's a value to that most other properties don't. And guess what? It's a street-to-street lot. It means you have access from Sunset Boulevard and you have access from Rockingham. Now, you're like, wait a minute. I know that name. Yes, it's the same street where OJ committed his murders. Different block though. The 2nd thing I absolutely love about this property is that it's in Brentwood Park. I don't want to be in the hills. No tiger tail, no lion tail. I want to be in the park. Why do I want to be in the park? Because I like the land, the streets, the huge lots, the architecture. That's where I want to be, and this is where the property is. But the number 1 thing I love about this property is that if you buy this house, you're gonna go to heaven. I mean, for you to understand the word sublime, sublime refers to the quality of greatness or grandeur that is so impressive and awe-inspiring that it might feel beyond human comprehension or capability. The sublime often evokes a sense of vastness, beauty, and a powerful emotional response, typically mixed with a sense of wonder, reverence, or even a touch of fear. Some properties transcend you from this earth straight to the heavens. And when I walked this property with my fellow comrades on a Tuesday, there was a look in everyone's eye. This property takes you out of this world and really tells you how real estate could have been or should have been or still should be today. It has perfect lot placement. It has perfect lot utilization, where you have this vast amount of land with multiple structures on it, and you could live there. Now you're raising your hand, you're like, hey, that's Kentucky for us. This is like 95% of America, you idiots. You live in California, you have to live in this dumb small lots. I know. We just get really excited. This is just another house in freaking Tennessee. But hey, it's in Brentwood. It's listed for what, $39 million. Now, before I tell you 3 things I don't like about this property, do you want to go to heaven? Do you know what you have to do? You need to hit the like button. Okay, 3 things I don't like about this property. The 3rd thing I don't like about this property is that the last parcel, the parcel that is closest to Sunset, you could have given that parcel a little bit of utility because everything else in this freaking land sits so comfortably on the lot. Look at the front yard. Look at the distance between the buildings and the chapel. Look at the backyard. It's just so comfortable. Having a huge another lawn in the back, just come on, you could have done a sand volleyball court. You could have done some stuff over here. Put it at least in-ground trampoline or something. I don't know, do some sort of a utility, maybe a putting green. And the funny thing is the owner of this property, let's just say, had a few things to do with golfing. Okay, the 2nd thing I don't like about this property is the layout of the main house. I believe the guest house is significantly better than the main house. And the main house is just very room to room to room to room to room. And the sizes and dimensions of the rooms are not that good either. Now, the number 1 thing that is wrong with this property is the fact that the square footage is so small. I mean, that's 8,000 square foot between 3-4 properties. One of them is a chapel. How often are you going to be in the nursery? And the main house is small, which makes it a great candidate to tear down, which would absolutely destroy my soul as a real estate investor agent. Unfortunately, it qualifies it, because you could build 3 separate houses on a property like this. And because there's such a low, square footage, it's, some evil developers are scratching their head. It's like, oh, I'll keep the chapel and build a modern mansion around it. It's just, it's alarming for that reason. The main house could have been better. It could be the potential for a teardown, as the rest of the property is absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. Now, did you know that there's a graph that represents the forecast for the mortgage rates in ZipSmart.ai. Check this out. It's live from Fed Funds future data, and you can tell, is it a good time to buy now and refinance later? What would be your chances of that? It updates all the time, every single day, so you can stay up to date. Check out ZipSmart.ai, and if you like this video, you would like one of these videos. I personally live in the comments. I answer every single one of them myself. Great discussion happens there, so I will see you guys there. Get out of here for now.